mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And
What?
that will
Charlie
be
Morton!
a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score.
Robbie Cano, don't you know, tested positive for performance-enhancing drugs. Second time in his career, he will not be playing in the 2021 season. He's suspended for the whole season. So, because of that, we decided to launch the latest MLB The Show series, YouTube series. It's going to sweep across YouTube. It's going to take the YouTube game by storm. It's going to be MLB The Show Squad Builder Showdowns. Any FIFA fans out there may watch AJ3 FIFA. He kind of created this for FIFA. You got things like chemistry and such on FIFA, and this really hasn't been done on MLB The Show. So we decided to kickstart this now that there's a lot of cards in 21, or in 20, excuse me, leading into 21. Tyler, I'm excited. We've only done this once off camera. I'm excited to actually do this on camera and record it.
Yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm expecting to not guess any of your cards because we are so far into this that there's so many options.
Yeah.
But it's all right. Feeling good. I'm going to let my gameplay make up for it.
So there will be one player built around. They each have chemistry. So there's going to be links. So the second baseman is going to be linked to the shortstop and the first baseman. So you got links right there. Imagine imaginary lines in between. Shortstop is connected to third base. First base is connected to catcher, and then catcher connected to third. And then we have short and second are both going to be connected to the center fielder like a triangle. Center fielder is connected to the left fielder and the right fielder, who are not connected to the infield, just the center fielder. So how do you get chemistry? So each player that's linked. So let's go to Robbie Cano here. Let's just go to, I'm going to show my hand, but oh well. Let's say Fred McGriff. I'm not using Fred McGriff. He plays in the AL East. He is from Florida. He plays in the state of Florida. He would not work with Robbie Cano. So to link to Robbie Cano, they have to play in the same division. So in this case, I believe this is the New York Yankees. So this actually would work because they play in the AL East. Or the player can be born in the same country or state as the player. So if it's a foreign player, someone that's born in the Dominican Republic links to Robbie Cano. Or if it is a domestic player, someone born in the same state. So if I wanted to link to Fred McGriff, I could link someone that is born in Florida down here at catcher. Or if they play in the same state. So let's say this is New York Mets Robbie Cano. I could go and put a Yankees first baseman. I can go and put Don Mattingly here, assuming he's the New York Mets. So you need those three things to link to the player, and then all the players have to link like I mentioned. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to take turns building this team position by position, usually in groups of 2 or 3. We're going to try to guess each other's players that we're going to put in. So Tyler's going to say, write down, he's going to tell me, hey, I think you're going to pick Fred McGriff, whatever the case may be. And if I have Fred McGriff in my squad, Tyler gets to replace him with a common player. So instead of Fred McGriff, I might get some terrible common player at first base. Once per squad builder, there's what we call a trump card. It is an out-of-position player that you could play at any position. So let's say he guesses my first baseman. He can give me a out-of-position first baseman. He can say, hey, I want to give you a second baseman at first base, or someone that has terrible fielding, so my first baseman drops every ball. So you get to do that once per squad builder. So that's a little fun thing added. Once everything's done, there's also starting pitching. So our 5 starting pitchers have to link to the 5 infielders. So 1 starting pitcher per infielder has to link. And if you get those, obviously a common, they have to pitch 5 innings. So if you start a common pitcher, they have to pitch 5 innings. And then the position players have to play 6 innings, no matter what, even if it's a guest or if it's someone who is in your team normally. And then also we start with silver benches, silver bullpen with 1 gold reliever as the closer. Every guess I get of Tyler's, I get to put 1 diamond either in the bullpen or the bench. So if I get 3 guesses, I could put 2 diamond bullpen arms, 1 diamond bench bat, whatever the case may be. It's kind of complicated. You'll understand it as we go along. It's going to be fun. Let's get into the first base and shortstop. Alrighty, Ty, so I got my shortstop and my first baseman in here. I got my handy whiteboard with who I think you're going to go with, as well as a little drawing of your team. We do not have your screen recording, so you sent me a Snapchat of who you guessed. I'm going to tell you who I picked. You're going to tell me who you guessed. We're going to go from there. The watchers are going to see the watchers. Is that the right word? The watchers are going to see the text on there of who you guessed, who you're guessing. I'm going to add that in post. Tyler, so I'm going to ask you, who are you going with at the shortstop and the first base position?
All right. Robbie Cano. You pretended to not know it was the New York Yankee one. I think that was throwing me off the scent. But he is a New York Yankee, AL East. I'm choosing 99 playoff Steve Pearce at first base.
Okay.
And 98 signature Hanley Ramirez at shortstop. We have an AL East and the Dominican Republic connection.
All right. I guessed Gleyber Torres because I know that you love Gleyber. And,
I do love Gleyber.
And Jason Giambi. So, all right. I see what you did there. So for my squad, Robbie Cano, second baseman, New York Yankees. Over at first base, we're going with another prolific home run hitter. We're going with a man by the name of Edwin Encarnacion, Blue Jays 95 Signature Series. I don't like how you said that. And then over at the shortstop position, this is a risky one because it's the best one you could do, but it's the DR link. And I feel like you guessed it. I really do. But that's Player of the Month, Fernando Tatis Jr.
You motherfucker. No, I guessed Luke Voigt, tops now, and Bo Bichette, his 99.
Oh!
I didn't think he had the balls to do Tatis, and that's noted.
All right, we're cooking. Let's get into the third baseman, the catcher, and the center fielder. It's third baseman, catcher, center fielder. I'll start with the third baseman. He's a World Series champion, Ty. Linking to Fernando Tatis via the NL West / the state of California, whichever way you want to spin it, is a man by the name of Justin Turner. Yeah, I was going to say make a COVID joke. Let's not do that. And then behind the plate, so Justin Turner from Long Beach, California, born in California. Edwin Encarnacion, obviously in the AL East. So to link the AL East with the California, I'm going with the California catcher from the New York Yankees, Kyle Higashioka. His tops now card, 125 power against righties. And then out in center field, we got two DR players at short and second, so we got to go to the DR once again. I went with a lower overall. I know you loved this card early game, so I'm hoping I can get some rub. I've never actually used them, and that is 87 Victor Robles.
I do love 87 Victor Robles, Jay.
Uh-huh.
And why don't you open the Snapchat and see my guess and see what else I love?
Justin Turner and
Kyle Higashioka. God, I love that, Jay. And I think we'll put just you can choose. No, I'll choose a common for third base.
Okay.
Let's see. We'll do. You know what, Jay? I will give you. No, I'm not going to let that man beat me. I was going to give you Zach Cozart. Not going to do that. Do you have Mr. Max Burt, the free agent from Massachusetts? He's a 53 overall.
Yep, he's in the squad. Oh, God. Oh, my God. All right.
And now, for catcher, I think this is when I take my out-of-position player.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, it's going to be real tough catching things back there. Let me do a filter here to get down to the nice and low overalls. I'm thinking in the 50. I'm thinking in the 50 range.
Okay. Let's see. You got Richard Arena. He's got 5 fielding behind the plate. Adrian Sanchez has got 5 fielding behind the plate. Brett Pope, 5 fielding behind the plate.
Here it is. John Jay. We're gonna
John
do
Jay
John
still
Jay.
in the league. What's his overall?
Arizona Diamondbacks, 62.
Oh, okay, better than I was expecting. John.
He has 0
Jay.
fielding, 0 reaction, and 5 arm accuracy.
Oh, jeez. He's 75-70 contact, though. Don't sleep on that.
It's not bad. It's not
Don't
bad. I gave you a little bit of help there.
Oh, gosh. So he has to play 5 innings.
I will trade that for catching.
All right, Ty. Hopefully I can get you after you got me with the dirty double.
Yeah, that was a very clutch. I was staying quiet, but I was very happy. At third base, Jason, I went with a man by the name of Gary Sheffield. Now I know what you're thinking. His good card's right field. That's why I have an 86 diamond, Gary Sheffield.
I'm such an idiot. We talked about this off camera. Why didn't I still pick him?
I don't know, but when you brought that up, I was like, ah, fuck. Now, to match up with that, I have Steve Pearce at first, who is a Florida-born AL Easter.
Mm-hmm.
I have Gary Sheffield, who is a Florida-born third baseman. I have Mike Zunino behind the plate from the state of Florida.
Yep.
Please, I know the audience can see. What were your guesses?
You got center fielder, sir.
Oh, and my center fielder is a man by the name of Kevin Kiermaier, 97 overall. He has AL East connection to Robbie Cano and a Florida connection to Hanley Ramirez.
I guess Devin Longoria, Gary Sanchez, and Ramon Laureano.
God, you hate to see it.
Let's get into the
You
corner
really hate
outfielders.
to see it.
Corner outfielders. Alrighty, Ty, you kind of screwed me over on that last round, last position player round for us. Left field and right field. I believe I went first last time, so it is your turn to go first, Ty. Who do you want for your corner outfielders?
All right, for my corner outfielders, Jay, I kept it fairly simple. Rays are an ALS team, AL East team. They do not have ALS. I went with Teoscar Hernandez in left and home run derby Aaron Judge in right.
Well, I got someone. I got Aaron Judge.
That was a risk I was willing to take.
I went with Judge and Giancarlo Stanton as my guesses. Those aren't my players. Those are my guesses.
I originally had that. And I last second was like, no, because if he guesses one, he's going to guess both.
I pretty much I didn't want to face either of them, so I just picked both of them and hoped that you went with one of them. For your right field position, Ty, I want you to let's see. Let's pick some. Okay, this guy literally has 0 speed.
Oh, that's fun.
I'm going to put him a catcher, 56 overall, by the name of Chad Wallach. Wallach. He's on the Miami Marlins, catcher, 56 overall, over in right field. 0 speed, 17 arm accuracy, 24 fielding. He does have 70 arm strength, but hopefully I can just try to go the other way or pull it with the lefties. For my corner outfield spots, so I have Victor Robles. We talked about this. Robles, Washington, D.C. does link to the Baltimore Orioles since they're both technically in Maryland, but we did not go that this first time because we did not talk about it beforehand. In right field, I'm going with probably my favorite card this year, one of my favorite cards. He's very expensive, especially now. I bought him when he was cheaper back in the day. He's going for a lot. He's going for $600K by now. So I'm hoping you kind of overlooked him. That's Vladimir Guerrero, DR Link, your Angels hero. Oh, God. And then over in left field, I went with Finest Eloy Jimenez.
That's smart. I forgot about Vlad.
Oh, Soto and Harper.
I protected myself. I went Soto and Harper. I love that Harper card, and I wasn't going to let you use him to beat me, and I know you have Finest Soto. So I did what I had to do. You know, I'm fine with leaving those guys in there.
All right, perfect. All right, so you get 2 diamonds to allocate between your bench and your bullpen. I get 1 so far to allocate between my bench and my bullpen. Now let's get into the starting pitchers, where each starting pitcher has to link to one of the infielders. Let's get into it. Starting pitchers, I got my 5 starting pitchers in here. I'm probably going to be dumb and forget how they link, so bear with me.
It's fine.
So remember, this is supposed to be Justin Turner here at third base. This is supposed to be Kyle Higgiasa. Kyle from the New York Yankees behind the plate. So I'm going to start from the back to the front. And, again, I might mess this up because you ruined my infield. Back into the rotation, we're going to go with 95 Jack Flaherty, postseason, California. I believe he was supposed to link to Justin Turner. We'll see as we go along. And then second pitcher, we're going to go with Charlie Morton from the Tampa Bay Rays, postseason. He links to, I believe his purpose is to link to either Edwin or the catcher. Let's say Edwin. And then third pitcher, we have 97 Finest Luis Castillo, DR, links to Robbie Cano, DR. And then next up, we have 97 Tops Now Corbin Burns, who I've never tried, but actually has a good pitch mix. I kind of excited. If I do get to keep him, hopefully I get to use him. I want to try him out. 97 Burns, he's from California, so he'll link to the catcher. They're both born in California. And then to wrap it up, I'm going to go with a California player, plays in the same state as Fernando Tatis. That is 99 Nolan Ryan, who I've not used in this game yet.
That's tough. I went
I have
over.
against computer. Over? Perfect.
Over. I guessed Kershaw for Turner. I guessed Bueller for Tatis.
Yep.
I guessed Cole for Cano. I guessed Snell instead of Morton, which really makes me upset. For Encarnacion, and I guess I didn't know if you had him, but Finest DeGrom for Kyle.
Okay. Who are you going to go with?
That's tough. All right, Jason. For my team, I had to find a way to fit an AL West catcher into this because I really wanted to do Nolan Ryan as well.
Okay.
So I have Nolan Ryan matched up with catcher. I have Charlie Morton matched up with Gary Sheffield, both in Florida.
Okay. So
Blake Snell, Hanley,
Okay.
Florida. Noah Syndergaard, Robbie Cano,
Yep.
both New York. And then Garrett Cole, Steve Pearce, AL East.
Got Garrett Cole, of course. Wasn't going to let you have 99 Garrett Cole.
That's
And
tough.
you tipped something before we recorded. You said, I really want to use this guy. And you told me a few weeks ago that you were trying to get beach ball packs to get Nolan Ryan. So, me using my big brain, Nolan Ryan is on my board, Ty. Sorry.
I see.
You don't get to use me.
I intentionally chose a Mariner because I told you how good I am with James Paxton, hoping you would just go straight to James Paxton.
So, you did say before we were recording Canada, and I was like, he's trying to deke me into picking Paxton, so I'm not going to pick him.
Didn't even think that.
So for your two back-end arms, let's see. My team is mostly right-handed, but I want Robbie Cano to feast. So just pick your two worst common right-handed starting pitchers. I don't care who they are. But just the two lowest overall common righties. And now I get 3 diamonds. I'll probably ride with 2 in the pen, 1 on the bench. Tyler has 2 diamonds. This is what my starting team looks like. I'm going to mess with the lineup right now. Tyler's got a lineup of Gary Sheffield, Hanley Ramirez, Robbie Cano, Steve Pearce, Mike Zunino, Kevin Kiermaier. Who's your left and right fielder again?
My left and right fielder are Teoscar Hernandez and Chad Wallace.
That's right. I just wanted you to say Chad Wallace. And he's got a decent starting staff. We're going to do a random number generator to decide which starting pitcher is going to start in our rotations. And, yeah, it should be fun. Let's get into the gameplay. All right, Ty, random number generator to decide our starting pitchers. We're playing at Arizona. That's where Robbie Cano won the Home Run Derby. We're also playing on All-Star because Tyler is a wuss and does not want to play on Hall of Fame. Random number generator here
gripping gameplay
on my phone. I don't know if you could see that. It's 5 right now. That one doesn't count. We're going to click generate. Ty, you know what number that is?
Is that a 5 again?
That's a 4. That is a 4.
Time to rock with Dennis Santana.
Dennis Santana v. Charlie Morton. We both have Robbie Cano hitting 3rd as a gentleman's agreement. Ty's had my number in MLB The Show, unfortunately, so I'm not feeling good. Okay, yes, my pitching settings are weird. I know this is like not a usual camera angle, and I do use meter and the arrows. I'm an old school MLB The Show player, so bite me. Not really. Just subscribe. If you hate the way I pitch. What?
That was an unintentional check swing. God, I love it.
What happened on your screen?
I'm gonna be honest with you, Jay. I mean, your guy just didn't field the ball. He just went the opposite direction.
Bro, this game is already cheesing me.
One of the elite threats.
I think the game glitched out. Oh, there it goes.
Barrel awareness, Matty, and this guy has it. I don't think it's something that can be taught. I don't care how many
Good old
hours
John
you
Jay.
put it in the cage. This guy has the ability to put
This is gonna be a long game.
consistently, no matter what side it's coming from.
This is going to be a long game.
Do you throw curveballs? Because that's a risk.
Now the 2-2.
Every time you release one.
Is a swing and a miss. That's
Oh my
strike 3.
God! What?
Coming to the
I
plate
don't-
now.
I don't even know what just
Robinson
happened.
Cano, and he could give his guys an early lead
I mean-
if he can come through here.
I'm just being
What?
funny.
He's set. Here it comes.
I still said it.
Mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away.
I
And
mean,
no
he makes a
advance.
bad
It's
throw
ball
every
1.
time, it seems like, too.
A 1-0 delivery. And the runner's breaking for 3rd. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their
That was
heads.
Robbie Cano, don't you
Oh
know?
my, this ball is
There ain't nothing
crushed.
like steroids
Look at
in the
it
morning.
go. It's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
I got a splitter.
It could have been a lot worse. On All-Star
Fielding
too.
the overshift here. Now the pitch. And there's a base hit on the line.
We're gonna be all right.
I'll hit into a double play right here.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Lofted in the air out toward
Oh, that's
right center.
dropping.
Right fielder is
Oh,
on the
God,
run.
he's
That's
so
your
slow.
Gonna have
That's
a
your-
play on it, and this might
Your
bring
zero
home the
speed
runners
right
in
fielder.
front. And they've really got
He's
something
so
going here. Runners at second
slow.
and third to
I
start
was like,
the
oh,
inning.
he's still going to be able to make that play.
Into the box now. Robinson Cano.
Oh my
Swing and lift
I
a
hesitated.
foul
Hyped the
off to
fastball.
left and
I
right
fucking
side.
Hyped the
He's got
fastball.
an opportunity
It was
to
too good to be
drive in a
true.
pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
This is gonna be a slugfest.
There's no way he's going to go 5 innings.
From the stretch. Line drive, base hit down the line. Cano rounds the corner and is headed home. He will score. As it's now
I'm looking for like a 30 to
man.
27 game for the YouTuber, for the viewers out there, Ty.
Content.
Do I dare bunt against the common?
For him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone.
Real cheesy.
In the air to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He can't get to it. This
I might have
one
been able to get a
bother.
second there.
And they'll have
Didn't even
runners
bother
at the
trying to
corners
fucking go
following
with that
the
for the
one-out
right fielder.
single.
Let's go, John Jay.
One. And the runner's coming home.
I didn't mean to do that.
Pulls
Thank
this one
goodness.
into right.
I
And
did
the
not mean to
runner
make the
from
guy on
crosses
third
the
steal.
plate. It's 4-2.
That was a complete accident.
This is going to be so brutal.
So now to the plate.
Not only is he a common, he has like
Runs
the
up
most
and gets this
readable
one
pitches
down.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, he does.
And he's
Sheffield
Oh, let's
is not a good
go!
defending third baseman.
As also on the
Let's
play,
go!
a run comes across to score.
I mean,
At the
I'm
plate,
I'm
Charlie
concerned.
Morton. And they do have him
Oh, there's
punching
your
it
double
one
play
way
ball.
as he puts this one down.
Love it.
On
All right, well, that was a
Pierce,
fun
it's
first
double
inning.
play, and now Gary Sheffield.
These
He's
baby
running.
difficulties.
Strike taken, the throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
All I hear is base knock.
0-1, here it comes. And this one gets away.
That's a bad one.
And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball. Kiermaier at third with nobody out. And a good sinker there.
I mean,
gets him swinging
How do I
for the
get
first
gassed
out.
up on that? I was all over that.
Now, here's the 0-1. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate and it bounces away. And
What?
that will
Charlie
be
Morton!
a passed ball and an unearned run as he's across to score.
He was just like, nah, dog.
Ready with
Grinding
the first
through
pitch.
these
Here it comes.
Oh,
A
brother.
swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is the right fielder.
Just kidding, that's way out.
And
Look
a
how
track
fast he seems to be
the
running.
wall.
I know, what the hell?
Yeah.
Gets a speed boost when the ball's not in play.
Yeah.
Into the box, Robinson Cano.
Oh, fuck me. Oh, nice. Got it.
Over to the first baseman.
If it was hit a little
Pearson,
harder, that
two
was almost
gone
like a
now.
perfect push bunt into the shift.
What?
I don't know what to do.
Put your other comment in.
Why did you have Why did you have injuries on?
I don't know. I didn't. They never get hurt.
Oh my. All right, yeah, we're getting Brady Dragmere.
Brady Dragmeier is forced onto the
Dragmeier.
mound now following the injury.
Oh gosh.
So now it'll be the fourth
Can my catcher
hole
get hurt?
Eloy Jimenez. He reached on a single
This
in
is-
his first try.
Brutal.
Here's the pitch.
You're just gonna be laying out for everything with your catcher, intentionally trying to get hit.
And blasted.
That's
No
that's
bunt.
that's a
He's
center
on
cut as
that
they come.
one. It's
Yeah, it
way
is.
gone. 1 and 2 now.
Just gotta get on base,
Bases are
boys.
empty, one man out. And right into the shift. Oh, and it eats
Oh.
him up a bit.
Did I give you a common first
Throw,
base?
and he's
No,
called
that's
out
Edwin.
on a close play at foot. He'll hold back here. It's 1 and 2.
Oh, brother.
Swing and a miss as he
Damn,
ran the
I don't
fastball
know
right
what
by
I
him
just
for
did. I
the
dropped
first
that
out.
down so far.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. He
haven't played
singled and
MLB The
scored
Show
in
in
his
a
first
few
appearance
days, I
in this one.
It's my excuse.
No balls and a strike
Fair.
to count.
He was a silver bench guy
Looking to put the ball
that I
in
had in.
play here. He went down
Like,
on
brought in
strikes
late.
his first at-bat.
Because he had good fielding.
And he didn't put up.
Oh!
Oh,
The
come
baseman was
on
there to
now.
make
That's
the
a
catch,
comment.
and it was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat. Shoots this one over to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
84
And the recovery is
speed.
too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Come on, man. Let's gold defense has given me 2 errors now.
First
Those
following
gold
the
shoes.
error. And set to go is the second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Oh my God! What am I doing? What a stump
Sheffield,
swing!
foul ground.
Love that.
Oh my
And he
gosh!
brings it in for the second out of the inning. This is here to
It's my
start
first game
the
with Eloy.
at-bat. It's 1-0.
I
It's
like
against
it.
it.
Oh,
Okay.
come on, man. If that's Arenado with diamond animations, all day.
Probably gets him, yeah.
Now, Edwin Encarnacion. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes
That's out.
Kiermaier.
It was going to
Still
hit the
raging
little lip
back.
in the corner and then it
Booyah.
faded. You're about to hit like a 430-foot double. That cutter. It's the cutter
Ready
changeup.
for another chance?
Well, sinker, too. It's the meta
He
pitches.
launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
God, and you just
Robbie
aimed
Cano?
a curveball.
To Robbie
Rolled
Cano.
it.
And the sixth inning is
That curveball
progressing
needs to be
quickly here.
450.
Now 2 away.
Doesn't seem to swing at the ones.
Oh, Jason, I dropped my PCI so bad on that one. Oh, no, I didn't. I was just very late. I was like right in my
2-2
PCI.
one more time.
Good
Swung
pitch.
on and missed, strike 3. On the ground to the right side.
Damn, just fucking
Fielded
late.
by Pierce. And he's safe.
God, dude. 3 errors.
Is that a yellow meter?
Yep.
That was a good take.
Nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to.
Oh,
There's a swing and a drive.
Just hung it.
And everybody's just going to sit back
I was
and
sitting
watch that
low
one
inside
fly.
sinker, or not even low
No
inside, just
doubt
inside, and then
home run.
saw it and was able to hold up. It doesn't
Coming
look
from
like
the
a
ground?
sinker. It looks like a riser.
Heading out towards shallow
Uh-oh.
right. Uh-oh, he missed it.
wow. What a spectacular animation.
Oh
I forgot
my
about
God.
him.
Stepping up now.
You get that man
John
out of here.
Jay.
All right, this might be stupid. I'm giving you a hint that it might be a bad pitch.
0-2 once more.
Let's find out.
He swung on
Nope,
and
I could
missed.
tell
He
it was going
got
to be in
him
the
on
strike zone. I
strikes.
just couldn't catch up to it.
Grounded
Get there,
back up the
Tatis.
middle. Reined in. Throw in the dirt,
that's
but a
tough.
good scoop at foot. Stepping in now, Charlie Morton. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far.
I was trying to distract you with
What?
the bunt.
Now the throw down.
What was that
And no
animation?
throw, in fact, as he'll just
Oh,
hang
maybe
on
my
to
bunt
it.
distraction worked by getting a cheesy animation.
Looking to put him away. Here's the
He, like,
0-2.
hopped up and then
Onside
set his
still
feet
on with 2
and
strikes as he puts
then
this one
threw the ball.
down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Oh, I don't know if there's a mercy.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero. Last time through
We'll find
was a
out.
base hit. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Oh,
Line drive to left. Catch
what a
made in
terrible
left.
fucking
Here comes the
animation
runner
that
for the
was.
plate.
You just spun
And
around.
not in time
Do a
as
nice
the
little
run
360
scores.
no scope.
Well,
Oh, yep. That's done.
common pitchers. That's Squad Builder Showdown for you.
That's the luck of the draw.
Scored
Scored 3 on him.
What a way to win a ball game.
Yeah.
A walk-off win.
Figured out Morton's pitches. Got kind of
That's
beat up
just-
the first
I mean,
one.
there's-
Guys, time
there's
to
nothing to
recognize
figure
the
out.
man
It's
who
just
really
throw
stood
cutters.
out this afternoon, and there
He's
he
essentially
is.
knuckleball.
Edwin
Knuckleball.
Encarnacion. Talk about a worthy
All right, well, that was fun.
recipient. He's a
Robbie
player
Cano,
of the
probably
game.
won't see him in baseball ever again, which sucks. I don't know, maybe he comes back. He's got 2 more years left on his deal, but he's going to be 39. Year off of baseball. I don't know. Didn't really do great for either of us. You had a home run with them. I had a double,
Had a
but
tank.
2 for 7 combined. I mean, probably took the PEDs out in the game. If you enjoyed it, subscribe. Leave us a thumbs up, as they say in the YouTube industry. Check out the Within the Lines podcast, Within the Lines Sports as well. And let your favorite MLB the show content creator know about this, because I think this is a fun series that a lot of guys can hop onto. Maybe get some other guys on this. It'd be fun. Tyler, thank you. And
Yep.
thank you for watching.